Hello everybody, welcome to the developer commentary for Horrific Confinement 2. I'm recording this before Confinement 1 and Tendencies, only because this one I'm more proud of. If you're curious, you can find all of these games on Newgrounds on my profile. So yeah, you can play all these. So that out of the way, let's get started. So this right here, those are all the icons that I use for my game design. How incredibly loud. So, right here was taken from the Riddle School series. I just really like that design, so I'll give it that. Fun facts. Time to wake 3 weeks, made an AS2. Credits, everything by me. I like that flashing effect. Besides music, because I don't make music. But I do make the little clipped versions of the music, like the loops. I do make those. I put the loops together so they'll seamlessly loop. So, disclaimer, this game is a sequel to Horrific Confinement. I took suggestions hard and everything they said. Having read the answers and quit. It actually quits. Yep, this time it actually quits. You can either quit or play a duck sound. Now, I'll show you what the duck sound does. It literally just plays a duck sound. It's exactly what you would expect. So, quit. And it quits the game. So, yeah, without further ado, fun fact, it's actually taken straight from the Riddle School games, that sound effect. So let's start this game. Right here, I added a map system, inventory, and I added little things over. In the next game that I'm making, I'm going to try and make combinable items, Confinement 3. I'm going to try in the final game in the series. I'm going to try to, what do you call it? I'm going to try to make it so there's not these things anymore, but you will be able to click and drag. So that's something. So we'll start off with the bed. It's a bed, but a wooden plank might be more comfy. Hate all your teachers, put your answers in yellow. That's a inside joke. That's a poster I made in school out of spite. Penny, take it away, Penny. So you can do that. Why did I go back to my own self? A fun fact is, these you can actually click on the cells too. Because originally I had it where you click on the cell, not the arrow, because I added the arrow later. I seem to remember this was a joke on the poor bottom bunk, because his head is right there. So it's, yeesh, I wish chose top bunk. I feel bad for bottom, just because that sucks, like, being like that. Crowbar you can get. That Skeletron, he's been here for 17 years until he's been dead for 15 until somebody drags mine, he's here to stay. So we go over here. Now, someone said add hints. I have a couple hints scattered around here. Who can you bribe with $1? I don't like that there. I don't want that there, but people said add hints, so why not? You bribe him with $1. But that was a speech bubble mistake, because I didn't know how to code speech bubbles back then. Light, same thing with that. Whenever I would have multiple speech bubbles, the second one would never cut off, so it would always be like that. So here I have a cutscene that plays, so oddly shaded for some reason, even though nothing else is shaded. None of the other cutscenes are. What can you pry open the stall door with? The cell bars are too strong. I'm referring to also a poorly drawn anger face, spray painted my name, and a poop. But you can pry open. I wanted to make it obvious that you can't pry open the cell doors from his cell. So, do this, and you get a key. Now, the reason why there's not a thing that hovers over that is because I tried to make that, and it didn't work. So, now you can do this. Oh yeah, by the way, the sink actually runs, which I think is a pretty cool effect. I like that effect. You can actually click to turn it off, too, so. but even if you just do that, it'll turn off. But paper towels, those are paper towels. I was afraid nobody would know those paper towels, so go over here and we do this. Things a key will do. Now, who can you bribe with $1? You bribe him. Now, the speed bubble will actually pop up, unfortunately, so you have to back out and then go back in, if you're wondering. And the warden, originally he had an animation, but for some reason that didn't work. I don't know why it didn't work, actually. But here, that's the laziest animation I've ever made in my entire life. That was because I was just expecting people just to see run and then just try and run out. So, right here, I have the dubstep music. Now, I seem to remember that this thing was from, so you don't click. You can click all you want, nothing will happen, but terribly animated. Just sequence in general. I got really lazy towards the end. I wanted to move on, so did that. Just typical happy drawing. I'm really proud of this credit sequence. I hid the mouse, by the way. Animation, drawing, planning, sketching, programming, director, character design, cutscenes. Special thanks, Acorn, Pro J Homes, Jonachrome, A Dolan, Core 3 Games, Seagull, 2 Left Thumbs, and Aiden. Which you can see I added in last. And you. Horrific Confinement 2. Woohoo. Now the reason why it's off center like that is because I actually made the cutscene in a 16 by 9 on a 1280 by 720 canvas. And this is in a 1024 by 768, so that's why it's different, or 4 by 3. Some of you people might call it. But yeah, that has been the developer commentary for Horrific Confinement 2. Hope you enjoyed, and yeah, peace out for Horrific Confinement 1 and Tendencies because they're very short. So, bye guys.